Hi, I'm Mactabab, and today I'm going to be talking about some doll news. I used to, in my early starting of YouTube, I used to be, obsessed with doll news, and, I always posted videos, and I was like, here's the next thing, and I really think I've toned down on that, but I do still like doll news, and I always am looking it up. I feel like because I've kind of pulled away from, doll news, I don't always realize when releases come out, and that's sad. So I decided to do a little sit down here and tell you doll news. I feel like I see a lot of the common dolls, doll news, but I miss out on some of the dolls that I personally really like. So I'm gonna give you a little update. I'm using I didn't know it was called youloveit.com, but that's what it's called. I'll link it below because that's what I'm using. That's how I get my doll news pretty much almost every day. I'm looking up if anything new is posted. So that's what I've been using for a while, or every once in a while I'll see stuff on Facebook. But I'm using this for today, so that's where I'm getting my information. And I went five pages back, and I'm gonna be telling you the stuff that I'm excited for, and stuff that I want to personally talk about. So stay here, stay tuned for it. What else? Some of it's going to be biased and my pick, because I'm not talking about everything that's on here. So if you want to take a look, you can look at it. You can go quite far back. I've gone I remember 3 years ago, I saw a doll that people were showing at Toy Fair, and then I never saw it again, and I went back really far to try to find it, and I don't think they ever actually released that doll. And this stuff when they go to Toy Fair supposed to be released. Anyways, doesn't matter. Nonetheless, I am very excited. So let's begin. I'm going to talk about two dolls that I feel actually do get talked quite a bit about, but I'm going to be negative about them. Number one, and I'll be putting them up here so you can see, hopefully, the Odile doll. Odile. I don't know how to say her name, but you know what doll I'm talking about. They released a Playline doll of her, and I feel like that doll gets so much hype, and every time she gets a Playline doll, she gets so much hype. I heard people say, what if she becomes the new face, they get rid of Millie and then replace it with that one, because that one people actually really like. I'll be devastated. I feel I've mentioned it before, but I don't like that doll. I don't like her face. There's something about her that I just don't like, and I don't know why. When they released her as the holiday Barbie, I did not like her. And typically I feel I like redhead dolls. If there's a redhead in a line, I'll probably get her. I love Midge. And I don't know, there was something about her and I didn't like her, and I thought maybe it was the way that she looked. And then every time they release it all, I think the mermaid ones were a little bit better for me, but there's just something about, and I don't like the new one. The cute fashion, but I feel people are getting her for her face, and I don't like her. So I've never had a problem with I know how people are oh, I hate when they release they pick a new face and then use it over and over. I feel people always say the Millie face is bad, or the Superstar face is bad. That one's called something like that. I never had complaints. I might have complaints about this one. The other one is the color change fairy doll. I've seen a lot of people talk about that one, and I think it's crazy. So number one, I thought she was really cute. I think she's fun. The same people that are obsessed with her are the same people that are molded on fashion. It's fun. I just think it's crazy that so many people are going crazy over her, and it's the same people that I have seen be I would never buy a doll that has molded on fashion, and that's all that doll is. She does remind me a lot of the Dreamtopia fairies, slightly, just with the mold on fashion. I think the detail, I think she's cool and cute. I have people talked about the articulation, how her legs are permanently bent the way that they are. I think she's cute. I just think it's interesting that she's getting so much hype for being a doll that's lacking. She's on at my local Target, the end cap shelves. I think that's crazy. The other one that I want to talk about, I feel I have seen people talk about them, but they've been out for a while, but I haven't seen as many as I thought I would. The new, what's it called? Rainbow High Creative Crystal dolls. Specifically, who's in the lineup? Just Amaya, Skylar, and Violet. Oh, then we have Bella. Who else is in the lineup? We're scrolling through all the photos. I thought it would just show a giant one. Who are you? Is this maybe not about part of the, oh, it's got to be a part of the crystal. Who are you? What's her name? Iris. There we go. We got Skylar. Violet. Anyone else? There's quite a few dolls in the lineup. But I really haven't seen many people talk about them. Specifically, I like Skylar the most. These are still a part of like the era of the budget Rainbow High dolls, but I actually think they look pretty good. I know they have a gimmick going on, but I really like Skylar, and I just don't see a lot of people talk about them. So I want you to know that there's actually at least Skylar. I think she looks the best out of all of them, and I really want her. I have hair in my mouth. Got it. I think she looks the best. I actually think she looks very, like, I really, really want her, and I need to just suck it up and buy her for full price. But I feel like nobody's really talking about her. Maybe I'm not in the groups that is talking about them. Her. She deserves to be talked about. We're going to the next one. Who else? Oh, yes. Okay, sorry. Distraction. I'm looking at all this stuff. I didn't know they keep coming out with different Rainbow High dolls, and like I never see people talk about these. Actually, the reason why I want to do a video, I already talked about them, but the Valentine's Yummyland dolls, didn't hear anything, had to learn it from this site. Nobody talked about it. Amazing. Got both of them. Love them. Next, the Mermaid Magic. In theory, we're getting new mermaid dolls. It says released sometime Christmas 2025. We don't really have much, just the photo. I have not really looked much into them, but they look pretty decent from what I'm seeing in the photo. Looks like we have some human ones, some mermaid ones, maybe some transformation ones, which can have the tail and feet. They look pretty fun and decent from the little photo. We see mainly the blonde character in the mermaid, and then two other possible friends. Sorry, I'm looking at the photo. I try not to look away too much. Maybe I should put it like behind my camera. But anyways, they look pretty decent. I am more of a fairy girl. I love fairies growing up, love Winx. We'll talk about Winx. So like, I am not always most excited for mermaid dolls, especially because I feel like they come with fins. I feel like it's really hard to display them. But mind you, I have both the Mermaid High girls and the mermaids, so I'm not against them. I actually am pretty excited to see how they look. I like the human ones. The human ones look very cute, like the ones with legs, I should say. I don't know how much I'm feeling about the mermaid ones just because their tails look a bit chunky and clunky, but the human ones are absolutely adorable. I think they're so cute, and I'm kind of very interested in them. I want to see more photos about them. I want to see more about these dolls. It looks like they also have a lot of like merchandise. There's like a styling head, a necklace. I'm curious if there's going to be media for them or if there's already media that I haven't seen. It's called Mermaid Magic. Maybe I'll try looking it up. But they look really cool, and I just haven't seen too many people talk about them, but I just don't know if there's a lot of information out about them yet. But let me know if you really like them. I really wish that they would make another. I know Winx is out there, a fairy line. I would like a new fairy line. I would like one with lots of wings. I love fairies. We really only get like Winx, Mia and Me. I always call it Maya and Me. What is it? Mia and Me. Disney fairies. I can't think of any other fairy dolls. I'm sure there might be some out there, but I feel like we don't really get them. We always get new mermaid ones. Specifically, Barbie always makes mermaids. I guess Barbie always makes fairies too. We should get another furry line though. Fairy. I think it kind of sounds like furry. There is the Yummyland Peeps dolls that are coming out, which I'm very interested in. Just a little side splash in. I have looked for them to be in stores, but I haven't seen them yet. The other one that I also haven't heard people talk about, sorry, I'm looking at it right now. There's going to be, I feel like a lot of people don't talk about them, but the BFF Crybabies have a new line. They partnered with Disney and are making Disney inspired. I just sucked in my hair again, Jesus. They're making more BFF Crybabies, or they have a different name now, right? They don't, it's just BFF. No, BFF. No, Crybaby BFF. Okay, I don't know. I feel like they just call them BFFs now. Anyways, Disney inspired. So, character lineup. There is Daisy, Angel, Stitch, and Minnie. There's 4 dolls in lineup. I'm curious on where you can get them. This says they were found in the UK, and I feel like maybe they haven't done super well in the US. Maybe they're not going to be released in the US, but I thought they were really cute, and I have always talked about my layout, and these ones would have to get displayed with Disney because they're Disney, so I'd have to break up the Crybabies, but that's okay because they're absolutely adorable. I actually really like them, and I don't see a lot of people talk about them, and I think that's why I don't always purchase them all the time, because I don't think there's like a big enough hype to force me into it, but I think they're absolutely adorable. I have 3 now, and I just need to buy the rest because every time I like open up the package and look at them, I'm like, I need every single one of them. So next, possibly, what else do we see on this list? Okay, Monster High. This one's been talked about, but I'm going to give you the little rundown. They have a new Monster High Scary Sweet birthday dolls, and I'm very excited for CA Cupid. I love Ever After High, and I think it will be the closest thing that I get to Ever After High, because, let's face it, they have yet to bring it back, and I'm quite devastated over it. The other dolls in it are cute. I like Draculaura. I like Frankie. I've heard people talk about Claudine is a playset doll, and she looks quite decent for a playset doll. Cleo looks fine. I actually think Cleo is my least favorite out of them, but Frankie and Draculaura look great. They're nice. CA Cupid is the best. I don't care about the design. CA Cupid is in fact the best. I've looked at it. I'm obsessed with CA Cupid's design. But it doesn't even matter because I will be getting it when CA Cupid first releases. I will be there, right there to get the doll. Next, I've also heard about the deluxe dolls. People are quite excited. I've never been like deluxe style, obsessed with the style dolls. The deluxe ones are cute. The deluxe style, sorry, can I say their name? I like the pink, no, sorry, we're scrolling. I like the light pink one. Do they have names? No. I thought they had more articulation. They don't? Okay. And like the bluey purple one. She's very cute. The purple one is whatever, and so is the basic pink Barbie, but I like the other two. Next, anything else here? Sorry, I'm just looking because I didn't prepare this ahead of time. Another one that I don't see a lot of people talk about, which is fine. I think it's supposed to be a part of the... Okay, it just says Illy Forever. I thought maybe it was supposed to be a part of the Disney Doorables, but it's not. It looks like it's supposed to be a part of the Illy Forever. It's called Tote Illy Tiny. So they come with like little purses or like totes. And they're like really tiny little figures. I think they're adorable. I don't think a lot of people have talked about them because I feel like a lot of people don't like figures. They like dolls, but I'm going to still talk about them because I think they're cute. There's a mini Rapunzel maybe? Tinkerbell? It's hard to tell because I'm looking at the purses, not the dolls. I don't know what you are. There's a maybe Elsa, Cruella de Vil, Belle, alien one. That's definitely a Rapunzel. I don't know what the other one was then. Stitch, Ariel, and Minnie one. So again, they're supposed to be like somewhat look like the Disney characters dressing up. What's it called? Disney bounding. There we go. Why can I not think of that word? They're cute and I actually really like them. I feel like they're quite decent prices, but let's see if it says anything in the first 2 seconds that I look at this. No, I'm not seeing it. I should go all the way to the top. It says Totally Teeny random 2-pack bundle available now on Amazon. Yeah, it doesn't tell me the price. I guess if I click on the Amazon link, it'll tell me the price. So are they mysteries or I'm confuzzled? I think they're mysteries. I think you don't get to pick, which is dumb. And it's not telling me a price. How am I supposed to know how much it is? I guess you can't buy them yet? It just says it's available now on Amazon. Okay. I don't know how much they are. Maybe if I did more digging, but I'm not going to. And then next and lastly, we'll kind of finish it up and talk about some other things. Descendants, Mattel is going to release 2 Descendants dolls. They showed photos for at least Evie, I think maybe Mal, and I actually really like how their faces look, and I think they look decent. I'm curious to see articulation, but I actually really like them. I want to know prices, and I'm probably gonna buy both of them, as much as I have a disliking for Descendants and I will always despise them. They're nice dolls and I want to get them, so I'm quite excited for them. I also saw that the Blue Fairy from Pinocchio is going to have a doll possibly for the 85th anniversary. That's nice. Did they ever make her a doll? I don't know, but that's fun. I actually really like that. And it's a fairy, so maybe I'll get it because I like fairies. Again, I can imagine it's probably pretty decent price because it's gonna be an anniversary one, so who knows how much she'll end up being. I don't know if I'll get her. I also saw another one that I feel like a lot of people aren't talking about, but I understand why. A Play-Doh doll. They're partnering with Hasbro Play-Doh. They're gonna be partnering with whatever company makes Play-Doh and making Play-Doh dolls. So Barbie, and then you put like the Play-Doh as the dress. There are, I assume, going to be molded on fashion, or molded on, and then you put the Play-Doh on top of that, which is kind of annoying and irritating. But let's look. They're cute, but I'm not good. Oh, some of these things that they come with is so fun. Sorry, I got distracted. I can imagine that it's not going to look as good as I would like it, so that would really irritate me, and I'd be devastated that it doesn't look as nice. I think as a kid I would have loved this, but the Play-Doh is gonna harden, so I wouldn't get them. But I think they're a fun concept. Okay, next we have the Disney Store 2025 limited edition Snow White / all the different Snow White dolls. All I'm seeing right now are like collector ones. Are they gonna make non-collector ones? I just want a random live action non-collector doll. Okay, I don't want to pay a lot of money for it. I'm waiting for that, but they are going to be making Snow White dolls, and I've talked about it before, but I actually love Snow White. My mother hates Snow White. She hated the movie. I used to make her watch it when I was little, and she still tells me that she hates it, but I've always really liked Snow White. It's a classic. It's the first Disney princess. Am I the most excited about the live action? Maybe not. But that's okay. That's okay. I still like the dolls. I think the dolls look decent. Mattel and Disney did a great job on that. Is Mattel making some of the live actions? I feel like I heard that they were, but I'm not seeing any of these have a name on them other than Disney. I also saw that the Cutie reveals are having Care Bear ones. I feel like this is their series 2 with the Care Bear. That is so fun. I never even got series 1s. Maybe I just need to go and buy them. I still have yet to get a Cutie reveal in the furry outfit. I want furries. I think they're adorable, and I really want to get them as the Care Bears because then they're more as mascots instead of furries. But either way is fine. I still just need to pick some up. And I just haven't done it, so. But I really want to because I like the concept. I also saw Roblox Dress to Impress Fashion Doll Mystery. So I don't like mysteries. I do not like mysteries. I don't like blind boxes, and that's what, by reading this, it tells me it's a blind box. I don't like that. I'm curious if they're going to be fashion dolls, if they're going to be figures. It looks like possibly some articulation, so I'm curious on that. I purchased the My Avastar, is that what their name is? And I have 3 My Avastar. Nope, I have 4, but 3 different characters. I have My Avastars. I really like them. I love them so much. I think they're so interesting and different. I then purchased the, what are they called? Royal High dolls. I have 3. I kind of want the figures. I need to get the other 2 in the line. So what I'm saying is that I buy dolls that look different, look interesting, and these, I don't know what their scale is going to be, but they're adorable. I'm looking at them right now, and I think they're so fun. I hate blind boxes. I hate them, especially when it's a doll that I don't want to get doubles of. There shall be a code. I hope that there's a nice little sticker that tells me what I'm getting, like na-na-nas, if they're gonna do like blind box type things. These are fun. These are cool. I want to see more on what they are. It looks like by the, okay, oh, sorry. It says introduce series of 11.5. So they're going to be around the size of Barbies, encouraging children to mix and match outfit pieces, deluxe fashion playsets, like glam. Doesn't say anything about price. Dress to impress, collectible cards, blah, blah, blah. These are cute. Okay, wait. 11.5-inch fashion dolls, and then I'm looking at like giant case or these cases, but they definitely look small. Like they look like they're little figures, not 11.5. I'm confuzzled. Maybe there's going to be little figures. Oh. Leading the lineup in the series of mystery model surprise capsules with mini dolls inside each capsule. Okay, and then the collection also introduces the series. Oh my god. Can I read? No. It doesn't tell me too much about prices or anything, or when these are expected to come out. The figures are really cute. I want to see the fashion dolls though. I think what I'm seeing right here are the figures, not the fashion, so we're gonna still put them in. That took a lot just to try to figure out what that was, so that was my bad on that. But it looks like there are going to be fashion dolls. I'm excited to see what those look like and how they're executed. Like I said, I have bought things, specifically the Royal High. I bought the dolls not knowing anything about the game. It's the game, right? Not knowing anything about where it comes from. Still have yet to unbox them, but they're in the lineup, okay? So these are very interesting to me and I'm quite excited. I feel like I have seen a lot about these dolls, or I have seen a lot about the game. I've seen people like play it and stuff online, just like little YouTube shorts and stuff. It looks fun, but I want the dolls. I really am very excited to see how they turn out and how exactly they decide to execute it. And then maybe the last thing, is it gonna be the last thing that I talk about? No. Okay, we'll leave that one last. I also saw another thing about figures. I don't know why I did that. They're figures. Are the Barbie and Pop Mart figures. I don't know too much about Pop Mart. I definitely seen a little bit about it, but Barbie is going to be partnering and doing some Pop Mart figures, and I'm actually very excited. Oh my god, I'm sorry. They look really good. I have seen people be like not super impressed because they're figures and people like posable things. There's gonna be 10 figures to collect with 9 regular and 1 chase figures. That's stupid chase. Who's gonna be the chase? Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I assume the birthday one's gonna be the chase, which is stupid because that's one that I just got excited over. So they're figures. There's gonna be the basic Barbie, the 1959 Barbie, 1962. I do own her reproduction. There's gonna be 1975 Skier Barbie, 1985 Day to Night Barbie, Totally Haired Barbie, Dual Hair Mermaid, which is super fun. There's gonna be Jam and Glam, that's a fun one. 2018 Ballet Wishes Barbie, the 2022 Barbie Extra, which is super fun because that's the one that I want, and then the 1995 Happy Birthday Barbie, which is actually a childhood doll that I had growing up. I don't like unboxings. Not unboxings. I don't like what is it called? My god. Oh, is the chaser supposed to be the Barbie Extra? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Anyways, oh no, the 1955, yeah, birthday one as the chase figure. Anyways, I keep getting distracted, I'm sorry. I don't like blind boxes. I hate that. So the fact that there's a chase is irritating, and it's blind boxes. I don't want to like buy them and then not get the doll that I want, you know what I mean? So I don't like that, but I really like them. I think they're really cool. I also can imagine that they're pretty expensive. Like I said, I don't know how much they are. Pop Mart figures, let's just look. It's $17.99, and I assume that that's for a single one, and that's on Amazon, so I'm sure that there's more expensive ones. Anyways, that was just randomly glancing, so that's fun. That's the price of a doll, and I don't want to pay that for a figure. So I thought that the designs were nice, but if they're super expensive, I probably will not be purchasing them. Unless they were like to go on sale. Lastly, the one that I'm most excited for, like I'm literally crying, is the Winx dolls. Anybody who doesn't know, I love Winx Club. When I was little, I used to watch it on Nickelodeon when they played that, and then I was like, a while later, I was like, I'm gonna start watching it again. So I watched it from the very beginning and was very confused because it's very different from the ones that I saw on Nickelodeon. But I absolutely love Winx Club. I have very few dolls. I have like 6 total. That might be, okay, maybe like 7. But I don't have hardly any. They're kind of hard to get your hands on. So I'm very excited for this. I'm very excited for the reboot. I will probably be purchasing as many as I can. I don't know if I will be like going to the store and like getting them every whatever, but I definitely feel like Winx will be the one where I'm like, I must go get this like brand new in store. I feel that way, like if they ever do an Ever After High, like I will be obsessively like, I need to get the next doll. But I feel like Winx, I could be the same. I love fairies, so I really, really want these dolls. And it looks like they're bringing back Tecna, which why does Musa's face look weird in the photo that they have up here? If anyone, I'll post it. I'll put it up here so you can see how weird Musa's face looks. In the Winx saga, they got rid of Tecna, replaced Flora with Terra. They brought Flora back, but never gave us Tecna. I love Tecna. My favorite is Musa. So I am like, I don't know how Musa's gonna look. We've seen a few photos and that's exciting. I'm very excited for that. I feel like so far the best one that I've seen is Stella, which I feel like Stella is not my favorite character, but I feel like she always has some really great designs. Like I feel like I always end up really liking her designs. I want to see better photos because like the one, a lightened photo to show details. Is that the one photo that they posted and people lightened it? Okay. But anyways, I think Stella's the best. People have talked about Musa not liking how she looks. I think she looks decent. We saw other photos from like them being at a toy fair, right? Toy fair. Sorry, I'm scrolling down. Having different outfits, like maybe their basic looks. I noticed that Musa, Bloom, and Aisha maybe all have like shorts. I mean, be comfy, but I feel like skirts were so iconic. But I really am excited to see them in stores. I feel like I cannot wait. I know I'm not showing that I'm super excited about them, but I literally am. I am very excited to see the Winx dolls. I really miss them and I'm grateful that they came back. I was devastated, did I say this? I was devastated when they like brought Fate, did the Winx Fate saga, Fate, whatever, I don't know what it's called. And they didn't do dolls. Like, you brought back an iconic doll line and you didn't do dolls. I understand making dolls based off of characters, like how they look, you have to pay the actors, actresses, but they couldn't have just brought them back and been like, oh, it's not supposed to be them, it's supposed to be like Winx. I guess they didn't really wear iconic outfits in the show either, but like, what the heck? Anyways, that is all that I have for doll news. I know I was kind of like everywhere at different things, but I don't know. There's so many things I really haven't heard a lot of people talk about. So number one, let me know if there's any doll news that you've heard that I didn't talk about that I should know, because thank you. Number two, did any of the doll news that I shared with you stuff that you didn't know? Anyways, I'm done. Thanks for watching and I hope you enjoy. Let me know your thoughts in the video. But yeah, bye.